Sorry.
We're back.
Didn't realize that it cuts out when you switch games. But hopefully everyone's still watching. That's my bad. And now we're on to Jackbox Party Pack 4. Going to pick a game. I've never played any of these games. So, I don't know what to do. Survive the Internet sounds fun. I don't know what's going on there. But so does Monster Seeking Monster, a dating game.
Monster.
Or bracketeering sounds like that could be fun with debating. Alright, let's just try.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me share the link on Facebook again. Apologize for anyone watching right now while I get this set up.
Not yet. I think I want to try bracketeering. It's 3 to 16 players. Family friendly, optional.
We don't want family friendly. I've marked this age appropriate.
Alright.
Let's not kid ourselves here. Give me one second.
Okay.
While we're talking, what is your favorite episode of the podcast thus far, Dan?
Me? I don't know. I think I liked... Well, it's more of which one I enjoyed recording more. And
Okay, so what's your favorite to have recorded then?
I really liked doing the Simpsons episode because I just like talking about Simpsons. I really enjoyed doing all of our horror stuff during October, and the true crime episodes I think were always just fun because those ones are more a step away from the pop culture, and I like doing the research for those. It's just an interesting topic to me. That I really research on.
I completely agree. I think one of my two top episodes are the true crime, just because of how they are, Okay, do I have to enter this code here? That's on your screen right now? Is that the code?
Yeah.
QCZY. I think the Colts one was a good episode. I just posted it today. About 14 days after we recorded it, just because of my time, and the editing needed to get the quality. But that one turned out to be really good. It was just, talking about the research and all that. Dude, it was a tough one to research.
Yeah, that was
the
my other thing.
The serial killer one too.
Ever since, usually leading into those episodes, in both cases, was me just doing a lot of research and just having my head full of just horrible things that I need to expel, as I said on the podcast, and then afterwards just not dipping into any true crime for a while, just because I get overloaded in it.
Yeah. Some true crime that we watched that we didn't talk about is, maybe I mentioned it, but the Menendez murders. I don't know if you're familiar, but Netflix has a special on the Menendez brothers, and that's a really interesting one because it's a story from their account, right? And so it's interesting because you have to look at
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed.
We'll be
Are they
posing
telling the
some of
truth
life's most important
based on it
questions.
being from their
Your
perspective,
answers will be
you know,
paired
and all
off in
that.
a no-holds-barred
And then one
tournament.
is like,
And
as
your
an outside
votes will
observer,
determine which
which is
answers
going
advance in the
completely
bracket.
unbiased.
As we
I'm
whittle
trying to
down
figure
to
out,
our
you know,
championship
what
winner,
everything means.
this is bracketeering.
In terms of like
I'm
the
sending the
evidence
topic
and
of our
all
first
that.
bracketeer
It's
devices
a really
now.
interesting, especially because it kind of dips into like a little bit.
Best
of, like,
word
that
to yell at a
Hollywood
surprise party if you can't yell surprise.
kind of underbelly. Like
Well, I
there's
better
some
get it out of my
movies
system
where
now.
we see
Surprise, 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 surprise! Type in
Best
the
word to
best,
yell
most
at a
winningest
surprise
answer you
party
can think
if
of
you
and
can't
hit
yell
send.
surprise.
If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
Okay,
But-
let's see.
But yeah, like there's definitely a lot left in like the whole true crime genre that we could
Time's running out.
definitely do like an entire episode on, or
Your answers are being
like
paired
another
off
true
into
crime.
one-on-one
There's plenty
matchups.
more to plow
That
into.
means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table.
I don't know.
On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks.
Best word to yell at
Scorpio.
surprise if you can.
Hello. Is this only the two of us right
Which
now?
answer will you get the most? I don't know what's happening right here.
Oh, I see. It's a different type of question.
The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote.
I didn't even know if it got submitted or not.
Wow, too close to call. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
Please play while the others tap their phones like idiots.
Maybe we found it right now.
What a weird thing to say.
Crack the ding.
Looks like everyone got
Yeah,
this
it's
one wrong.
interesting. For myself yet another penis IPO.
Next up,
This is of course the Nitro.
It's a robbery.
a clear frontrunner.
I like podcasting. I'm voting for it.
The struck.
Every answer this is
Moving into overtime.
I'll rip
Show
it
your
off.
support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
So we go to the movies today and like we do
The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives.
To it, and I put it on, and within like a minute,
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference.
They are like vibrating. And then I realized that this is some kind of like buzzing lip balm, and it is the oddest feeling you've ever had. Like your lips just like buzz.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That kind of domination is illegal in some states. Cha-ching for any prediction winners. And now our last two contenders
Who's
face
the guy?
off.
That's a random person?
Oh, no, that's you and your cat.
I mean, clearly.
Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over.
I never saw that one.
Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction.
This round's gonna be difficult. So again, best word.
Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win.
I'm way behind. I just got to
Oh, I see. Bracketeering. I see.
I just got to
The predictions are in.
Like, I'm
Let's
way
jump back to our bracket for round two.
Now it's Shazam again.
It's another one. Another fucking.
You make a prediction and then you go against. And then
I don't know what fulcrum. What is fulcrum? I don't know what that is.
I believe that's the point on a lever. That's
A regular juggernaut.
use my force and then
Looks like this one was obvious.
distribute the weight.
Oh, God, yeah. This is a robbery. See, I knew I voted for that one for a reason.
It's physics.
Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career.
Yeah.
Now it's finally Shazam.
We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
Oh, it's going to recap.
I'm an idiot.
Oh,
The
my
tie
God.
is broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity.
Come on.
Oh, you're kidding me. Shazam.
And now the definitive matchup.
IBTAP.
What is the best word to yell at a surprise party?
This is a robbery in Shazam for all the marbles.
I'm going this is a robbery. I thought fuck you and your cat got robbed.
No, I feel the same way.
Things you don't know.
We have our first winner.
This is a robbery. Oh, dear.
Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out.
What is happening?
Who's Arn? Good job, Arn.
Well, that was a losing game.
It's time for the blind bracket.
I was fuck
we
you and
start
your
with
cat.
just a category.
I wish Shazam.
Name any
Oh, I guess
board or
mine
card
is,
game. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer.
Okay, but
Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about.
right.
A game most likely to result
So
in a
while
huge
we're playing this
friendship-ending
one,
fight.
since it seems to
I
be
don't know
the
about
same
you, but I'm
answers
ready to
over
fight
and
right
over
now.
again.
Let's get it on.
Um,
Time to get in those predictions.
what is... well, okay, let's just read these real quick. The game most likely to result in a huge friendship-ending fight. Trump against humanity or Clue?
The predictions are in. Here comes trouble.
But what is the thing that you most like about the podcast? That's for everybody. Everybody. What is the thing you like most about the podcast?
Feel the rage.
Sorry, it's caught me.
Next up,
I like the conversation and that I would not really cut into the topics you guys discussed.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Especially
They're on fire. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket.
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, like stuff that like. I'm a rat. I'm not good.
Oh my gosh. Who put Don't Wake
Real
Daddy?
tug of war.
I don't know, but I had to
know.
vote for it.
Oh, just looking at that makes me angry.
How many battles because of Don't Wake Daddy?
What?
Well,
I disagree.
well, you have to understand we were also
It's
playing
time to
Don't Wake
round out the
Daddy,
bracket with this vicious matchup.
which is anytime you wake Daddy, you gotta do the Jaeger ball.
That is the most.
Uno will make you hate your
No
best
one
friend.
thought it would be this close.
Who knows? Oh
I've been
yeah. If
That
you're
victory will not require
Yeah,
a recount,
we-
but I'm not allowed
there
to
was
talk
a-
about
Like
politics.
you're like on a roll and somebody throws down that reverse,
That
and then your
reverse
friend comes
card,
back and hits you.
the draw four.
Hits you with like a draw
Yep.
four, and you're like, well, fuck you,
Before
friend.
we get on to
I
round
took,
two, it's time to make
AP
another
European
prediction.
history in high school, and like 3/4 of the way through the year, the teacher ends up like getting fired, and they were
Jenga's
like,
not a card game, right?
It's a board game.
The predictions are in.
Card game. Okay, gotcha.
Let's jump back to our bracket for round
I just
two.
remember at one point they were like the guy who's been teaching this class for a long time wasn't teaching it correctly, and they were well aware that people like weren't going to like pass the AP. So they were like, here's the thing:
human heart
if
is
you
a
actually
fickle
want
beast.
to like study everything, like here's work that you actually have to do extra. If you're not, like you're gonna like chill out for the rest of the year, and they have like substitutes and stuff. It's like
This could be the answer to beef, but let's check out the competition. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference.
Became a very good Uno player, and then know exactly how to play.
No contest.
Well, going back to the question, I'll throw it at myself before you answer, Dan. But the thing that I like most about the podcast is that it seems to be
And now
exactly
we
what I wanted.
finally
which
decide
is
what is the
just a
game most likely to end in a
good
fight.
conversation to keep people engaged, which is kind of the feedback I've been getting from people.
Yeah.
So, just that it's like it's really chill, you know.
That's kind of was my goal with making the podcast. I didn't want to have something fully produced. And that was kind of like
This
something
player
I
is
was
unstoppable.
observing while, researching the cult episode and listening to things like cults or like more produced podcasts.
Let's
Like
go
they're
back to
fun
that
and like, fascinating to
scoreboard.
listen to, but they don't have like that, I don't know, soul. It doesn't like it's not warm to listen to. I don't know. You don't feel like you're like friends with these people, and I wanted to make a podcast where it felt like just sitting down with your friends.
Time for the finale, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category.
That's why
Give
I
a
wanted to
good
bring that.
piece of advice. Who knows what crazy twists and
I
turns this
agree.
bracket will take?
And then Polo, I know because you've been listening. What's your favorite thing, or least favorite thing if you want to talk shit? I'm cool with either.
I mean, usually I would like to talk shit, but I don't have a lot of shit to talk. It's kind of the same thing that Hubble said there. It's just
Time's running out.
the broad range of topics that maybe you wouldn't necessarily entertain into a conversation. But once you listen to the podcast,
Let's see
you
what
actually
we're
start
dealing
thinking about it, and you
with.
end up having the conversation.
Most effective
Not to mention I
political
talk to you
slogan.
enough as you're researching these
Time
topics
to get
that
in those predictions.
we often have conversations about them.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
All cash has doubled this round, so make these choices
most
count.
effective political slogan: use a condom, or don't eat yellow snow. Oh, both of those are good. But I'm going with use a condom for my
The
political
predictions
slogan.
are in.
Well, I
Up
could.
first,
Don't eat yellow snow. Equally effective, I believe.
this matchup was bound to happen.
Never go to bed angry.
Picture them in their underwear is a very, very true
It's a
statement.
very
though.
positive.
An upset in the making.
I don't do it to calm myself. I do it because I'm a perv.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Our next matchup. Only one can come out on top.
Don't go to work high.
Don't go to work high. Also, very good advice. As a political slogan,
I'm saying the words right now.
Frank's is like, what?
Everyone
bro?
bets on the favorite and
What?
cashes in. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference.
I know, when you're stuck in traffic. Oh, it's the same matchup on this one. Most effective political slogan: use a condom or don't eat yellow snow.
A real tug of war.
One of the things that someone gave me feedback
That
on today,
wasn't
actually,
even
they were
close.
listening to our first horror movies episode, and we were talking, there's a discussion on there about the first AI movie, and we talked about it from our perspective, and so
And now
we
our
were
last
saying,
two contenders face
the
off.
first one that really got kick-started in Hollywood was Terminator, and he was like, oh, you damn youngins, He was like, what about Metropolis or 2001: A Space Odyssey is one that I thought about,
was a
you know, and some of
slaughter.
those, but
Well, I think we ended
You
up
know.
bringing up 2001 in our AI episode. I completely
We're
We
changing
did.
that
We
bracket
did.
title again.
That's one I would like to see.
Best quote to put on an inspirational cat poster.
I don't know. I think
Get
the
those
first one,
predictions
like,
in
I
now.
don't remember anything. I mean, there's like so many different versions of it. But yeah, see, this is why I want people to
The predictions
to
are
get involved
in.
more on like the Facebook group.
Let's
and
jump
stuff,
back to
like,
our
give us,
bracket
like,
for round 2.
Ideas, 'cause we only have such a limited, frame of reference for everything that we do.
yeah, tell us how shitty and young we are, and then,
Remind
you know,
me of
give
how
us
young-
suggestions.
It's really going
I mean, it
back
might be
and-
something you just didn't remember, or, you know,
Well, you
it
can
might be
flip
something
that
you've never
flappity.
heard of or seen, and that gives us an opportunity to grow, you know, our repertoire in terms of movies and things like that, or books, video games.
One
whatever
more
it might
match
be.
to determine our finals.
While I do enjoy like researching the topic, whatever, like not doing
This one's looking over
extensive
already.
research, like I'm really just
Inspiration. Sorry, it's his best quote to put on an inspirational cat poster. Use a condom or don't take me for an answer.
You know, the guess with no front answer is really effective there.
One more change.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
perfect inscription on a
That's funny.
tombstone.
What is the cat
None of
doing?
your answers still make sense.
The perfect
And now-
not,
the final
not getting
face-off.
pregnant.
the perfect inscription on a tombstone. Don't go to work high or use a condom.
I feel like use a condom is just
It was a
universal
big win.
advice.
That's the last word that you want to leave the world. This is why I died. Leave a
But he'll walk
condom.
away with the top score.
I'm pretty confident bracketeering is my favorite game thus far.
AJ won.
Oh my goodness. I apologize for all the winning.
Yeah.
I just happen to be amazing. But I can share my favorite matchup. Let's see, round 3. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's only tied to Twitter. Did you ever figure out our Twitter stuff?
No, I didn't. Because I go back to a bunch of different text messages. Alright. What is going on? Well, bracketeering was fun.
Bracketeering was great. That one was very enjoyable.
Is the game volume still too loud? Shit. Keep hitting the wrong button.
Let's see. I'm talking at the moment. Let's see how I sound. From my PC, it sounds alright.
Alright.
I'm not sure how it sounds on other devices, but it's, you know,
Yeah, she
go
she
from
has
there.
she has headphones in. Just
Oh, so it's my fault.
no, I'm just saying because like you're gonna have a better you're gonna hear it better than like somebody would be able to actually adjust. Anyways, monster seeking monster. This looks like a rowdy rock.
So, this one, a monster seeking monster. So which code? Oh, I guess when you hit play, it'll do that.
JDBC.
I wanted to ask you, Dan, a different question, the opposite of what I said before. So before I said, what is the thing you like most? What is the thing you like least, or the thing you'd like to get better at on the podcast?
Are like from like a creative point of view, or from like a performance point of view?
I guess I don't care.
Well, like one thing I'd like to get better at, like as overall as a podcaster, is just being able to get my thoughts together better and to be able to speak maybe a little bit better. I know I tend to ramble and get mush-mouthed and stumble over my words, and just as a performer, that's something that I'd like to work on is having a better radio voice. Creatively, I'd like to really do, that's one, getting rid of my ums.
Right, that's something that's difficult because, there's I think the thing that I like about Obama impressions is that he's so easy to do, right? Because it's like, I'm going to do something now.
Yeah, just take your pauses.
And that something's going to be great.
And,
but he'll pause for 10 minutes.
The whole world will know what we did today.
Right.
But yeah, just like that is as from a performance standpoint, from a creative standpoint, I would like to put in the extra, oomph and like extensively research things, maybe. I don't know, get into topics where I really can, deeply invest in and find out things that aren't, trivial knowledge, but actually something that maybe fewer people know, actually, I don't know, have fascinating things, I can't think of how I want to say it, see? This is what I'm talking about.
Well, I didn't send, one of the problems with the live... One of the problems with being live is I can't send you things
I'm your host,
ahead of time if it comes up on the fly. And I think one of the things I would like to get better at, flipping the question on myself, is preparing enough to where we know exactly what we're going to say. I still want it to be conversational, but... Right. And so, recently, kind of on the back end behind the studio or behind the scenes kind of thing, is we've been doing loose outlines of things where I'll send you something ahead of time and all that, and it'll be 3 questions, so you have time to think about it and blah blah blah. And I think that's helped. I don't know if it's helped you as much as it's helped me, but it definitely helps having 3 to 4 questions that we touch on for certain topics and then going from there.
Yeah, and it definitely helps us to kind of get a better outline for it and to kind of just make a tighter show instead of, we're very much a DIY, punk rock kind of go at this where it was literally one day you saying, hey, you want to do a podcast, and then 5 days later us doing the podcast and coming up with an idea. That's kind of how it's been. I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
I don't either.
You have to send a message.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to send a message. You can't.
Weird. I didn't watch the tutorial.
Did I mention that your secret conversations might be seen by everyone during the date? Hi, Dad.
Oh, you can use emojis too. You can emoji. So
I've got chat now. Hell, I've got other chats.
I have 0 messages left to send. I can't send any more messages.
I can't either. This is interesting.
Oh, you only get 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. One was a typo. Well,
Someone sent me China sent me just the word poop, and my response back was, speaking my language,
Only
go
20
on.
seconds left to send your messages. Don't dilly-dally.
I'm not sure I'm supposed to say who sent me what.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the tutorial, so I don't know how this game works.
That's what we get for talking over the instructions and or not reading them. But let's see how it goes.
On your
This is the
device,
best way.
pick the
Pick
one
who you want
person
to date.
Pick who I want to date.
date.
I can, okay.
If I had real
No,
emotions,
no,
I'd
no,
really
no.
be feeling them right now.
Oh, I see. Well, one of them didn't send me a message.
Hey, I know.
Oh, your little guy has a heart
Let's see who
icon.
everyone wanted to date. And if you don't get a date, don't worry. This is just the
Oh,
first night.
yeah. Monster seeking monster.
Polo
What
asked
happened?
out. Oh, hey, lady. Hey, yourself. Sweet stash. Oh, rejection! AJ, poop. Speaking my language, go on.
Looks like some other people had the same idea.
Uh-oh,
Let's
but
see how
then-
this works out.
Me and Hubble come in. Rejection.
It might help
You
to
lost your
woo people with
monocle.
more than just one message.
This is awful.
And then I asked out, I like your eyes, hey baby. And then handshake with. Oh, we matched up.
That's
What do
not
you
good
know?
news for you, sorry.
Bye, Hubble.
Wow, what an exciting
I
first
was
night.
rejected.
Let's maybe
I get
salt
it.
those wounds a wee bit by going to the scoreboard.
Monsters. Seeking
So
monsters.
you are doing the best, and you're doing
That's how it
less so.
goes.
A quick word of warning.
Day-to-day
Whoever is in the
monster
top
game.
spot at the end of
Whoever's
the
the
second
top
night of
spot
dates
will have their
monster
monster
power
powers
revealed.
revealed.
And every night after that, we'll do
Monster
the same
powers
for the highest ranking unrevealed monster.
But this is only night one.
Oh yeah.
Now we're on night two.
Oh, there's multiple
The
nights.
secret
Okay.
word
Oh.
is number.
Number?
We all know how this works by now. Message
Start
away.
sending messages. Players that were rejected. Oh, that's my power. I'm not supposed to tell you. Now it's night two. So we gotta get our flirts on with everybody. This is silly because it's just a texting game.
Yeah.
Hey, if you need to block another player from messaging you, when you hit the info button on their chat screen, you can also find a block button, so you won't see their messages.
Now, you know that the number of Y's that are in your hay is correlated to how DTF you are.
Okay, let's see.
I can't send anymore.
I can't beat there.
Oh,
20
Okay,
second
there's some
warning.
good stuff here.
there we go.
I wasted them. So terrible.
So, in this game, you know, this is another one where, like, on the podcast itself, it might not be that
Yeah,
entertaining when we strip the video from the audio, but
Once again, it's time to pick your
this
date.
is one where we get about 4 messages to
So,
send, and we
did
have
we
to
learn
decide
any
who we
useful
want to
life
date
lessons the first
day
night?
to day,
We'll find out.
I guess, or something like that.
I
It's a very
believe it's
boorish game.
we are monsters in a house that we have to spend the night, and we're trying to date other monsters
Let's see the date.
Oh,
in
I
the
don't-
house.
I don't think I got the video.
So Polo
I-
asked at me, I like your
It might have
purple.
been late.
I didn't get a chance, or maybe
You thought that one little message was going to work, huh?
I like your purple. I'm on a with a delay.
that's
Stick
good. I
around.
like your
There's
purple
another one for you.
rejection.
But
If you only get one message from someone, they're probably not that into
You
it.
never went on.
You didn't pick anyone? I have to take away a heart now.
Oh, goodness. So, what's going on here? So in this one,
No dates. Oh,
it's
nice.
just, what?
Not a lot of movement
Just-
yet, but it's early. Don't forget.
Oh,
from
we
now
got
on,
rejected
at
by
the end
no
of each
one.
night, a new monster will be revealed.
Okay, so far
You're at
I've
the
not
top.
been on a date
Let's
yet.
take a peek at your monster identity.
This is
With
much
me
like my
either.
younger days.
This is like my real life.
oh, China became a mummy.
Everyone the mummy dates becomes
Everyone
cursed.
the mummy dates
Then,
becomes
so do the
cursed.
players they
No.
date. At
And
the
so
end
do
of
the
game,
players they
mummies
date. At the end of the
steal half a
game,
heart from
mummies
every
steal
cursed
half the
player.
hearts from every cursed
But
player.
if everyone
But
has
if
been
everyone
cursed,
has been
then the
cursed,
curse
then
is
the curse
lifted
is
and
lifted
no
and no
hearts are
hearts are
stolen.
stolen.
If you need to read that again,
man.
you can always see the monster
Excuse me,
power
I got
rules for a
cursed.
revealed player by hitting the info button on their
Interesting.
chat
I did not
screen.
get cursed yet.
No curse for me.
Okay.
Oh,
So we're
just
all
an
secret
FYI, there's a
monsters. We
full
don't know
moon
we're
out tonight.
monsters.
Maybe that affects
We
you.
don't want
Probably
other
it
people to
doesn't.
know
You can
what
double
monster
check
we
your
are.
monster ID if you can't remember.
Night
I don't know.
3. That's a happy moon.
Message time.
Really happy mood.
Oh, a quick word of advice. Sending multiple messages to a player is a good way to let them know you're serious about dating.
Okay, so now we have to respond again. It's another 4 messages. And I think
Yeah. Emojis.
okay. There's some interesting
Hey, 20
conversations
seconds.
going on right now between me and other players in this game. These conversations are coming out at some point. And this is a not appropriate podcast.
Time's up.
Broadcast, really.
All right, it's time to pick dates again. This is like some wonderful nightmare.
I didn't forget to pick
But-
that one this time. I almost did. Not gonna be.
It's date time.
We'll see. I've been rejected a lot.
Me too.
I would for you. I would.
You would reject me?
What was the
Looks like
last thing?
someone had the same idea. Let's see what happens.
Rejection.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to see a message or
Wow,
two before
I didn't
a
date on a
rejection.
full moon.
Cold bitch.
Mommy is so sad.
Yeah, I kind of rejected the mummy up front on this one. I was like, look, the whole
Don't
dead
go
body
yet.
wrapped in
There's
cloth thing,
more.
like,
I love
no.
them. Just like it raw.
Really? Rejected?
We already know how this will
Are you
go.
kidding me? Oh, it was a rejection, okay.
It was a rejection.
Man,
No one seemed to be able to get anything
everyone's
done.
getting rejected.
But the placement is
Why
always
was my
moving.
face there with like a circle through it?
Because
You're the
I'm still
highest
trying to get
unrevealed
over
player,
asking
so
you
let's
out
see.
and you rejecting me. Yeah.
How was the number one? Let's find out her power.
The mother
Almost a
receives
mother.
a bonus heart every night their child does not get a date.
Well-
I still love you, Mom.
She's just a mom. The mother receives a bonus heart every
Ooh,
night.
full
Their
moon
child
fever.
does not get a date. Oh my goodness, that's great.
Get to
They
message
know
her.
you, Hubble. They know you.
I can't date my son. Send more messages.
Okay, so now we're responding again. We have another 4 messages.
I wonder how many texts I actually send in a day, because these are going really quickly. And I'm realizing how much I am bad at this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Only
out of
20
texts
seconds left.
already. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I will.
These conversations are going to be interesting.
Once
to
again,
read.
it's time to
I also
pick your
discovered
date.
I'm horrible at flirting.
This part really gets the goo rushing through
It's
my
not good.
veins. It's date time.
Waiting for others to
You know, in light of the whole Craigslist thing where they're shutting down their, their personal section because some law that changed, I feel like this game is getting me through it.
Is your dad a thief taker?
Wait. A late arriving suitor
Thief
approaches.
Taker, of course,
Let's
being a
see.
book that we've mentioned.
That's gotta hurt.
Oh, Hubble
No
and
date for the
Polo.
child means a bonus heart for the
Bonus
mother.
heart for mother. Ew.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
Oh, she turned awful.
We know this ends
Of
badly.
course. A mom offering you cookies, you know she's a demon.
Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order. Well, some small
What?
movement.
Just a flat out rejection.
Let's see what you are.
Polo, what are you?
No, we can't. Don't do that.
Everyone the zombie dates turns into a zombie.
Zombie?
And then everyone new zombies date also turn into
Everyone
a
the
zombie.
zombie date
at the
turns
end of the
into a
next
zombie,
night.
and then
At
everyone
the end
new
of the
zombies
game,
they also
if everyone has been infected, it's
everyone
the end
new
of the
zombies
world,
date
and
also
only
turn
the
into a
original
zombie.
zombie wins.
at the end of the next night. At the end of the game, if everyone has been infected, oh man, it went away.
In the world, and only the original zombie wins.
Interesting.
So if we all get turned, Polo's the only one.
Message
that wins.
time.
Oh, I see. There's a strategy where you kind of want to sleep around with everybody. I see.
Okay, so now we're typing again to these chat rooms. I'm awful. Okay, I'm
Just
done with
20
my
more
responses. This is ridiculous. Thank goodness for the age restriction.
I'm glad that not all of these
Time's
get,
up. All right, it's time to
shown.
pick dates
Shared.
again.
yeah.
Oh, this is so romantic. Sorry, I'm a bit of a ghouly ghoul. Okay, I know, it's hard to choose. Let's see those dates.
Now let's see.
So, let's see the
Hubble
conversations.
and Dan. Do you like steamed hams? Want to come over for a steamed ham dinner? That's a Simpsons reference. There's a hilarious
Stay right
in
there.
the
There's more.
25 short films about Springfield with the Superintendent Chalmers coming over to.
Oh,
Play me a song today about ham.
The zombie turned someone into a zombie.
I tried to tornado you with it.
Yeah, I got that zombie popsicle. Oh no!
Smash.
Oh jeez!
Uh-oh, the mummy's cursed.
Well, now you're cursed.
Let's see what's what now.
Everybody's cursed now.
That is an
Time to see
interesting
your monster.
My only
conversation.
curse. Oh, no.
We're gonna see what I am. Oh no!
Sad
I'm a
people
ventriloquist
love puppets.
puppet.
The ventriloquist
Sad
puppet
people
gets
love
a bonus
puppets.
heart
The
every
puppet
time
gets
they
a
date
bonus
someone that was
Pinocchio.
rejected
Every
the
time
night
they
before.
date someone that was rejected the night before. Nice. I get all the sloppy seconds.
Sad people love puppets. I love that that's the first
It's our
one.
last night together. Make it count. And you get 2 hearts for dating tonight instead of 1 because it's such a special
This
night.
is the last night.
And that full moon should make things extra memorable.
Hearts are doubled for
Get
dates.
to messaging.
About you, baby. And I know you caught some feelings for me too. The last chance, let's make some trouble.
Okay, we're picking again. We're picking me having our conversations. You hear the sounds in the background.
The clitter clatter of. What say you and me? We get together romantically. You know it's time to
20 seconds and counting.
the last night, there's not enough. The only
Okay.
one should
I believe
then we'll be in ecstasy.
Once
Okay.
again, it's time to pick your date. Oh, love. So much potential for disaster and heartbreak.
There's some interesting conversations to be had.
Okay,
Again,
let's see
not
them.
not as good for the podcast itself, but this is interesting if you're watching the broadcast or if you go back and watch the broadcast. If you're into that.
Oh, you got rejected. You even had the checkered flag. Oh, AJ's interested in me. DTF? Let's play Big Mac. You could be the middle bun. Down to Fortnite? Fuck yeah, duo squad. We matched, yeah.
And this means rejection
China's
for our
heartbroken.
extra lonely heart over there.
Double the hearts.
We know
Such
how
a
this
happy
is going to
puppet,
end.
though, you are.
Mm-hmm. I'm your puppet.
Let's see the almost final standings.
Yeah, I'm
One last
number
thing.
one.
It's
Wow,
time for the
wow,
after
wow.
party.
Number one.
Time to reveal any
Dan
remaining
number
hidden
Dan got the
monster
most
powers. Time
hookups.
for another reveal.
Heck yeah, sad people love puppets. Oh, you're the werewolf.
On a full moon, werewolves get a bonus heart for
Full
dating,
moon,
and then
werewolf
turn
gets
their
a
date into a
bonus heart
werewolf.
for
But
dating.
if a werewolf is rejected on
And
a
then
full
turn
moon,
their
they
date into
lose
a
half
werewolf.
heart. Time to tally up any after-party bonus hearts. Time to see who ran afoul of the mummy's
Yeah,
curse.
so I
Don't
lost a
forget,
lot of hearts
mummies
'cause
steal
of
half a heart
damn
from all the
full
cursed
moons.
players unless they can break the curse by spreading it to everyone.
You guys didn't
Didn't
match
break
with
the
I got a
me.
lot of hearts because
You
you.
broke my hearts in half, literally.
Every time you were rejected, I got a heart.
Let's see if anybody became a
I
werewolf.
see. There's strategy going on here.
No bonus hearts
I
for
became
that.
a
I just like to
werewolf.
know who's a werewolf.
This is awful.
How does that affect the final standing?
This is awful.
Oh no.
But wait.
Okay.
Who got infected by that zombie virus? I sure hope this doesn't go apocalyptically.
I guess
Oh,
I
good.
didn't win.
We're cool.
What's happening?
Ooh,
I was
we're still
winning.
going, we're still going. It's still moving the chains, as they say.
Oh, hey, I won.
Hubble did win.
Oh, you can tweet your chats. Yeah, no, don't do that. No, don't do that.
Well, monsters dating monster seeking monster is fun, but might have been hard to follow the audio on that.
Yeah. What else do we got that's in the realm of the, kind of quizzical?
Let's do some Fibbage 3. Some more Fibbage. We seem to have a good
Fibbage
crop of
3.
people
All
playing
right.
that one.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
What was the other one that we really liked?
What? Turn me?
Espionage.
1 or 2, maybe?
And let's just play Fibbage.
Well, the other one had for the... You guys went to Toys R Us today? Mm-hmm. Anything good?
Okay. Okay, so we lost a Hubble for this one. Do we have everyone else?
Polo's here.
Alrighty then. And I'm just pouring some more of this Guinness IPA. And what, if anything, are you drinking, Polo? I know you're not able to drink beer. Are you drinking anything at all? I'll take that as a no.
I was on mute for that whole thing.
Apparently.
I was like, no, I wasn't drinking anything, but I did grab a water, because, yeah, I'm on a 3-month hiatus from anything carbonated, thanks to my surgery, so there's no beer in my future.
Yeah, that's important. What about nitro? Could you have a nitro?
No. That would be a no-go.
Oh, so it's just any gas in general you can't have? Or is it something else?
Yeah, pretty much just anything that's gonna mess with the stomach or put bubbles in there.
Gotcha. Well, I guess that's how beer becomes dangerous. So don't have surgery, people.
I agree with that.
Unless you need it. I mean, maybe people need to.
Yeah, I guess I can agree in that scenario. Maybe.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's overrated.
We went into Toys R Us today. It was pretty sad. I'm gonna be honest. It was a pretty sad sight.
Emotional because it's going to be shutting down.
Yeah, well, and just like it was just empty, you know, well, like not empty because there's a lot of people there, but just, you know, the shelves were empty. And it's like, man, like everything was just trash, and it was, I don't know, it was a bummer. I love Toys R Us, but I got a Macho Man robe that I'm wearing.
Nice, nice.
Okay, do I not have control over everybody's in? Is everybody in? Stephanie's out for this game. Alright, game is starting up. Some more baby.
I am your host, Cookie Masterson.
The game
to
where you
paraphrase
try
my dad,
to lie.
I love you, son. Okay, 4 days.
I like this game a lot. I
Quattro,
like this
Fear, Tessera. 4. Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time.
Well,
Audience
I feel like
members
I'm
try to
decent at
spot
lying,
the truth and
so
choose their
let's
own
try
lies
that.
to fake out the
great
players.
liar.
Let's do this.
Let's see how it is.
This is round 1, where you'll get 500 points for fooling the other players with your lies. And you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth.
Okay, round 1, beginning.
Select the category.
China is picking the category. 500 points for everyone you fool, 1,000 points
All
for
right,
guessing the right
question
answer.
1. Life was simpler in 2007.
Life was
Apparently,
simpler
we had
in
enough free time to
2007.
discover you can
We had
arouse
enough
an
free time to
alligator
Jesus,
with
discover
nice.
you
blank.
can arouse an
Now, enter a bluff
We had
on
enough
your
free
device
time to
that
discover you
sounds
can
real
arouse
enough
an
to fool the other
alligator with
players.
blank.
If you're stumped, you can hit the lie for me button, but using it's only worth half the points. Do it now.
I don't have a... Oh, here we go. Now it's better.
Interesting. Life was simpler in 2007. We had enough free time to discover you can arouse an alligator
Okay,
with
those are the choices. Touch the truth on your device
blank.
now.
Tom Waits music, feathers, a tuba, a fish up his butt, trout.
I think on this one there's only one clear answer.
Fish
Let's
up
see
his
how
butt.
things shook out.
Oh, that's what you think. It's feathers, the French tickler.
Fish up his butt was wrong. I was wrong on that one. A tuba? But how?
B-flat played on
Like
a
by
tuba, to
playing
be
the
exact.
tuba?
Works for me
Or
too.
are you doing something else with the
Okay.
tuba? Is it just the brass itself is arousal to alligators?
It might be.
Just think about blowing on a tuba. Doesn't that get you excited, the sound that comes
Is
out?
that
Sit
why
tight a sec, I gotta
the
check my
alligator
feed.
in Princess and the Frog plays a trumpet? Because they couldn't have him play a tuba. He would. Nobody wanted to
Celebrity
animate the
tweets.
alligator.
Tito Jackson tweeted a picture of himself
Me.
with employees
Tito
at
Jackson
Whataburger
tweeted a
and
picture of
included
himself.
the hashtag
Employees
blank.
at Whataburger
Okay,
and
enter your
included the
lies.
hashtag blank.
Hurry up. Okay, which one's the truth?
Hashtag dead cows. Free food. I don't molest children. Tito time. Was that not in and out? I think we'd go Tito time.
All right, let's see what you guys
That's how
picked.
if I were Tito Jackson, that's how I would end every tweet. Tito
I went with free food on this one.
The truth.
It's
Tito
always
time.
Tito time.
Oh, now that's just horrible. Tito Jackson. Nobody cares about you.
Dang.
Time to pick a category.
Polo, picking a category.
Oh.
Making babies.
See, mine was unbelievable on the last one, or not believable because
Here's a
I had a
question
space
for
in
you.
my
The
hashtag. No one else
co-founder
did.
of Earth Day and a master of ceremonies at the
Yeah.
first Earth Day rally
That's how you
was
know I
later
don't
arrested
hashtag
for
things.
blank.
The co-founder
I
of
got that.
Earth
Now.
Day and master of ceremonies at the first Earth Day rally was later arrested for
Hurry, use the...
what was the co-founder of Earth
Okay,
Day
take a
arrested
look and
for?
I
find
think
the
I got
truth.
this one.
Tree humping, naked in public, composting his girlfriend. Oh no. Dendrophilia, I believe that's sex with a tree, and defecating in a fountain.
Interesting.
And what did people pick?
I can't tell which is the real one.
They could all be real. Dendrophilia.
I went with naked in public.
That was
Great
good.
lie there.
I didn't think anyone could come up with something.
Well, so much for that one.
Oh my god!
Crime, but at least he was on brand.
That's awesome.
Is that what Fargo was based off of? Did he put him in, or his
Wow.
girlfriend, a wood chipper?
So the founder of Earth Day did.
This is round
Wow.
two, which
At
means
least
all point
he
values are
was-
doubled.
You know, composting her.
Give me a
Good for the
category.
environment.
Ooh, museum surprises as the
Here's the
category.
question. Residents
to
of
get out of
Harlan
massage
County,
parlor.
Kentucky were surprised in
The old museum
2017
surprise.
by news that the Kentucky Coal Mining Museum was blank.
Residents of Harlan
Type in
County,
your lies
Kentucky were
now.
surprised in 2017 by news that the Kentucky Coal Mining Museum was blank. Harlan County,
Finish quick,
Kentucky
or just hit the lie for me button.
Coal Mining Museum. Do they need a museum?
All
to
right,
coal
where's the
mining?
truth?
Was going. Oh.
Hmm.
Kentucky Coal Mining Museum was bankrupt, switching to solar power, Black Death incarnated, burning, fake. The museum is fake.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
I can see burning because like
Bankrupt seems like it could be real.
if they have a museum full of coal, you gotta think people can't be lighting a match in there.
I went with it.
They're saving a
Come on,
bundle
guys,
on all
we
the
gotta switch over to
canary
clean
things to go
energy.
through.
Hey, you never know.
Because you like as they're installing it, telling them like coal's not a long-term energy source, right? You probably should.
No, this mine is, it goes down forever.
All right, here's
my
the
turn.
You
category.
always have it.
I just realized
One
it's
is
a
in
coal
the
mine and not a
basement
coal
in
mine.
2005. I'm slightly behind
All right,
Dan,
here it
which is
is.
4,000.
Over the last decade, Japan has developed
Over the
a
last
unique holiday
decade,
tradition.
Japan
More than
has
3 million
developed a
people
unique
are
holiday
eating
tradition.
blank on Christmas.
More than 3 million people are.
And
Oh, I know
realize
the
now.
answer to this. And I think I might have said it on a previous podcast.
It's an interesting one.
All right, find the truth.
We have turducken, KFC chicken, babies
All right,
Poop.
who picked what?
and shit.
Wow.
Because there's a difference between poop and shit, let's be clear.
Everyone's a
Everybody
winner,
got the
just
correct
like
answer. It's
baby
KFC
Jesus
chicken.
did.
That's one of my favorite things about Japan is like that Christmas isn't like
It's
a family
KFC.
thing. Yeah, like well, and it's Christmas is more like a dating holiday. It's what you do with like the person that you're dating,
Okay, pick a
and
category.
people will pre-order their KFC meals ahead of time because everybody gets KFC on Christmas.
Or I'll just do it.
You pick one.
AJ, it's your turn to pick.
Let's see how this strikes
Oh,
you.
I'm picking.
In
I'm picking.
2017, neuropsychologist Dr.
Oh,
Samuel
I didn't
Webb
do it in time.
Santel brought up the
In
important question,
2017,
is blank murder?
neuropsychologist
All right, type in your lies.
Dr. Samuel Webb Sentel brought up the important question, is blank murder?
Interesting.
Finish quick, or just hit the like
It's
button.
blank murder. I think I know the real answer to
Okay,
this.
here you go.
Ghost
Find the
busting?
truth.
That is a good question. Is ghost busting murder? Is killing Bigfoot murder? Is love murder? Suicide murder?
It's killing murder.
Is it
Suicide murder. It's killing Bigfoot murder.
I love this part.
Ghost busting I don't think is because the Ghostbusters they suck
already-
the things into
Good
the thing
line
and
there,
they can
well
always get
picked.
out again, so it's not like you're destroying them. It's like you're putting them in jail.
Busting.
Lies.
Oh,
And it was
Bolo.
also
I'm a liar.
Jinx! And you all missed it. Unfortunately,
goodness.
we don't
The
yet
answer.
have an answer.
Is killing Bigfoot.
Really? Is killing Bigfoot murder?
Was
Thanks.
Is
That
this
was
the guy
man's
who
a
hosts
scientist.
like In Search of Bigfoot?
Welcome to the final fibbage. It's
Now
your last
really,
chance at
we're
points, and
hunting
it's worth
Bigfoot.
triple.
Is
Don't
it
blow
murder?
APOPO
Popo.
is an
Final
organization that
fibbage.
trains African
Popo
giant pouched
Is an
rats to
organization that
detect
trains
blank
African giant
and blank.
pouched rats to
Enter your
detect
lies
blank
now.
and blank. A popo. A-P-O-P-O. I wonder what that stands for. Whatever they're doing, they're training African giant pouched rats to detect shit.
Yeah.
Okay, find the
Well,
truth.
I don't know if it's
Killer
to
ants.
detect shit.
What is
Shit
it?
and
Yeah, I
food.
want to know what a giant pouched rat is.
Landmines and tuberculosis, drugs and alcohol, gunpowder and explosives, shit and poop. Pouched rats. Maybe it's gunpowder and explosives because then they can store them in their pouches.
Okay, let's take
Or
a
the
look.
drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, drugs and alcohol, so they have somewhere to put it. They can get away, they can use it. I like it.
That was fun as that. Spiders and killer ants was ages.
Not your finest effort.
Damn it.
Landmines and tuberculosis was really the answer. What? How do you train rats to detect tuberculosis?
Well, the same way you teach them to detect landmines. So that one, Polo wins. Solo Polo
Wow.
with the win.
Solo
Got that
polo.
one. Alright, well, how long have we been going now?
It has been a while now. A handful of time. There's not too many people watching. I want to do a giveaway, but there's no one to give away to.
Kind of a bummer. But Polo did win the last game.
That's true. Polo did win the last game. Polo. How would you like an IBTAP mug?
That'd be rad.
Those mugs are awesome too.
I feel like we need to play an actual game now.
Okay.
Something with shooting and death.
Shooting and death.
Which,
Anxiety.
well, we have 4 people right now, right? We could do. Dan, do you have Fortnite?
I have Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite.
Oh, I feel like this might be perfect then.
I'm down.
Are you guys willing to do a round of Fortnite or 2 with Dan real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll teach him how to play, show him the ropes, hopefully not die. Actually played PUBG earlier.
I
I like PUBG a lot.